D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds, and welcome to my week in review, where I come to you every Sunday with 3 entertainment stories that I personally find interesting, and then we discuss them down below. Also down below is the 3 articles that I read to give you this episode, and the links for those will be in the description. And you can read them for yourself and come up with your own opinion, or you can just listen to this video and I'll do all the work for you. So before I get started, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithms, and small YouTube channels like myself usually get pushed to the back of the line. So I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. So why don't we get started on these 3 stories? So for my first story, this is a really sad story. Dustin Diamond has died at the age of 44 after battling stage 4 cancer. Now, the Saved by the Bell star's death came as a tragic shock within 2 weeks of the initial announcement that he'd been hospitalized from complications suspect to being caused by cancer. Now, the days after the news of the hospitalization, Diamond's team confirmed that indeed he had cancer. About a week later, it was reported that he had stage 4 small cell carcinoma. Even though Diamond was in for a serious fight, he was reportedly looking forward to spending more time with his girlfriend, playing his bass guitar and video games, as well as making videos for his fans on social media. Now, most fans will fondly remember Dustin Diamond as the lovable geek Samuel Screech Powers in Saved by the Bell franchise. That's where I remember him. Now, he started with the series when it was still Good Morning Miss Bliss in 1988, and stayed in the Screech role for nearly 13 years until Saved by the Bell, the new class, ended in 2000. Unfortunately, like a lot of childhood stars, Diamond also struggled with sobriety and personal troubles after Saved by the Bell. He filed for bankruptcy soon after the show was over, resorting to selling knockoff Screech merchandise direct to fans to pay bills. And then Diamond kept relevant on screen by doing reality TV shows and movie cameos in the 2000s, often playing on his Screech persona and or tabloid infamy in event series like Celebrity Boxing. Now, Diamond definitely caused a stir for producing and releasing his own sex tape in 2006, and later writing a scandalous tell-all about making Saved by the Bell titled Behind the Bell, which was released in 2009. That memoir remains heavily disputed by Diamond's former co-stars and colleagues to this day. The late 2000 to 2010s saw Diamond go through the turbulent ups and downs of marriage, divorce, and multiple arrests for weapons possessions and disorderly conduct. He served several months in prison in the mid-2000s as a result of such charges. Now, I just have to say, this is sad. For me personally, I don't really like sitcoms, but I did like Saved by the Bell. I remember watching it coming home from school and everything, and on Saturday mornings and all that stuff, watching reruns. And Screech was my favorite character on that show. I really related to that character as someone who was kind of geeky slash nerdy in high school. Like I said, I related to that character. So so he was my favorite on that show. And it is sad, when you see childhood stars go through substance abuse and stuff like that. And he obviously had his issues. But I'm always sad when somebody dies, especially from cancer. It really is a tragedy. I really, really don't. So that's my first story of the day. So for my second story of the day, Titans season 3 has cast Jay Lycurgo, I think that's how you say his name, in the recurring role of Tim Drake. Now, Drake is described as a streetwise kid who's managed to grow up on the toughest streets without losing his indelible belief in heroism. His easygoing demeanor is backed up by a near genius mind, a natural detective with a perception of detail far beyond his years. Fans of the Batman comics will recall that Drake served with Batman as the third Robin, and Lycurgo is next set to appear in the supporting role in Matt Reeves' upcoming feature, The Batman, though if he will be playing Drake in the film as well remains unclear. Now, his previous credits include the critically acclaimed HBO series I May Destroy You and the Amazon short Father of the Bride. Drake is the latest DC character to be announced for season 3 of Titans. And the Variety exclusive reported that Savannah Welch was joining the show as Barbara Gordon, and I reported on that a couple weeks ago. You can find that out up here. Then Titans was renewed for season 3 in the DC universe in November 2019. However, it was announced in September of 2020 that the DC universe was moving out of the the streaming service and moving over to HBO Max because it had no. I think I was the only one that was subscribed to it still. I like DC universe. It's just all the stuff that was on there. I did watch it, but it wasn't enough to keep, I paid for the annual subscription. So and then when my subscription was getting to the last of it, they did email me and was like, hey, if you want to get an HBO Max subscription, we'll just take your subscription, we'll add on the extra, I think it was like $5 or $6, and you can have HBO Max. And I was like, no, thank you. It was one of those, don't reply unless you want a subscription kind of thing. But I'm waiting for the Snyder Cut to come out. I really want to feed that algorithm. So I'm going to buy it the week of the Snyder Cut and then just watch the crap out of that sucker. Although I do love the HBO Max DC content is the only reason that I'm going to be watching about getting HBO Max. So anyway, so other shows that moved over were like Harley Quinn and the Doom Patrol. So I have to say, okay, so as far as this casting goes, I don't know this Jay Lycurgo. He has a great look. I really love his face. He's just got, it's very striking. But as far as Tim Drake goes, why are they adding all these Robins in here? I don't get that move. I feel like the cast is already too big and we don't need another Robin on the team. We have the one Robin who's now Nightwing, and then we have Red Hood coming in. I really feel like this is too much. They are race bending this character, which is fine. I mean, a small piece of me wonders if they're going for the tokenism of it all. I haven't seen this kid in anything, so I don't know how he is as an actor, but I do have a problem with them adding Tim Drake. I honestly feel like it's just too much. I feel they need to get the cast down mostly to those original 4. I would love it if they had Cyborg come on, but obviously they can't. But I really like Dove, Hawk and Dove kind of, I don't mind them, but they kind of like, it's a little bit much with them, I think, with them on the show. But what are you going to do? All right. So that is my second story of the day. And for my last story of the day, Dr. Frasier Crane may be returning in a Frasier revival series on Paramount Plus. Now, the TV line reports that the streaming service is set to replace CBS All Access in March and is negotiating with Frasier star Kelsey Grammer to reprise his iconic role after years of rumors about such a project. Now, Grammer originated the character in Cheers and then went on to star in the spin-off series, which saw Dr. Crane returning to his hometown of Seattle, living with his father, John Mahoney, and reconnecting with his brother and fellow psychiatrist Niles. Now, the series ran for 264 episodes over 11 seasons from 1993 through 2004, receiving critical acclaim and earning 37 primetime Emmy Awards, including 5 consecutive wins for Outstanding Comedy Series. Now, TV Line reported that in reached out to representatives of both Paramount Plus and CBS TV studios about this story. And the outlet says that Paramount Plus did not respond and that CBS TV studios declined to comment. Now, rumors of a Frasier revival first started circulating in 2018. And the series followed up on the TV show's finale with Dr. Crane departing Seattle and setting up a new life in a new city. Now, in November 2019, Grammer commented that the revival was good to go. Now, there is no official news followed, actor Perry Gilpin, who played Dr. Crane's radio producer, Roz Doyle, in the original series, confirmed that the project was still in the works and said there is a lot of talk about it. I do think there's something going on, but I don't know exactly what it is or whether it will actually happen, but it's in the works. And then she told Metro also that, do you know what I mean? That sounds like a big tease, but I'm being teased here too. Now, Viacom CBS is rebranding CBS All Access as Paramount Plus. They should, because it's just, I don't know. And then primarily to signal the new inclusion of content across its brands with offerings beyond CBS shows alone. Bringing back a beloved and long-time running show as Frasier could draw a lot of attention to the streaming platform. Now, I have to say, I would be happy about this if everybody came back, except for obviously John Mahoney can't come back because he died, and that's sad. He was my favorite character on that show, so I don't know if it would work without him. But, I mean, yeah, I'm for this. I think I like revivals. I don't like, I mean, if they do it kind of like Will and Grace did, I think they only did like 3 or 4 seasons. Just do that, come back, bring back the characters, show what the new life is all about. Maybe introduce some new characters, and what that's all about. But other than that, I mean, I'm not interested in like another 11 seasons of Frasier. I got too much crap to watch as it is now, but I would definitely catch at least the first season. Yeah. So tell me, what do you guys think about these 3 stories? How do you feel about Dustin Diamond dying? Were you a big Saved by the Bell fan? Was Screech like me? Was Screech your favorite character? It really is sad. Sorry, I bummed you guys out with this story. But yeah, he was my favorite character. I like I said, I feel bad for childhood stars because they do get wrapped up in the whole world around them, and it just really sucks that they can't. They have to find an outlet that can destroy their lives. How do you feel about this casting for Tim Drake? Are you like me and they really shouldn't cast another Robin? Have you seen Jay Lycurgo? I don't know if that's how you say his name, but have you seen him in anything? And if so, is he good? I've never seen him, so I can't comment about his acting and his talent. But like I said before, he's got a great look. So I mean, maybe it could turn out. I just hope they play it serious, kind of like they've been doing. I don't like hokey when it comes to comic books on live action. And how do you feel about them race bending it? Are you upset about it, kind of thing? I mean, like I said, I'm not really upset about it. The costume has to be Robin. It looked like Tim Drake's Robin costume. I'm a purist when it comes to costumes. I don't want to see you do your own thing because your own thing will probably suck. And then how do you feel about Frasier getting a revival? Were you a big Frasier fan? Did you watch that show? Did you like that show? Who was your favorite character? Mine was the dad. I loved him. He's so much. He was so good, but John Maloney died, and it sucks. He is missed. But how do you feel about this revival? Will you watch it? Will you not watch it? Do you care? All that good stuff. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week on my week in review. You guys have a good week. Bye.
Hey nerds, if you like this video, go ahead and click that Geek What icon and subscribe. And if you like this video, go ahead and join me every Sunday with my Week in Review.